We have all been born on an island in space, the Earth. We are all passengers on a cosmic journey, a journey to find out where we are, our place in space, and our position in the unfolding history of the universe. With human footprints on the moon, radio telescopes listening for messages from alien creatures, technicians looking for celestial and planetary sources of energy to support our civilization, orbiting telescopes, data hinting at planetary systems around other stars, we now enter an era much different than that of only a generation ago. In the human vernacular, the universe is everything that exists, to the best of our knowledge. The universe consists of untold thousands of clusters of galaxies. Galaxies are swarms of billions of stars. Our galaxy, like many others, is a disk with about 100 billion stars arrayed in curving spiral arms. Scattered inside our galaxy are groupings of star clusters and clouds of dust and gas called nebulae. Scattered at random are individual stars. Each star is an enormous ball of hydrogen gas. 200 billion miles from the center of our galaxy and 25,000 billion miles from the nearest star is our sun. A sphere more than 600,000 miles in diameter, the sun is the center of our solar system. The small system made up of the sun and its family of orbiting rocky and icy planets. Circling most planets are smaller bodies called moons, a vastness that can challenge all of our minds and spirits to know and to understand. As humans, we should not view our leap forward in science and technology as a narrow set of academic observational results or abstruse physical laws. It is more than just cold facts. It becomes a voyage of exploration with practical effects on humanity, an exploration, too, of the human spirit. This evening, we link this voyage with the rich heritage of our human legacy, the humanities, the great works of art, our philosophical heritage, our music. Let our minds contemplate the vastness of the universe, the effects of our first steps beyond the bonds of earth, and the human way of expressing our spiritual self as we begin this celestial salute. The moon's stark beauty has called attention since the beginning of human history. This same moon that we see with almost the same features shown down on the breakup of the Earth's continents gleamed in the eyes of the last dinosaurs and illuminated the antics of the first proto-humans. This same moon was seen by Stonehenge builders, the Mayan eclipse observers, Aristotle, Isaac Newton, Jules Verne, and Claude Debussy. All these people asked, what is its effect on human life? As we recognize the 20th anniversary of man on the moon, we should recognize that the events that led us to leave our celestial cradle and visit this nearest planetary body were, of course, events in science, engineering, and technology. But our motivation sprang also from the ongoing quest of the human spirit. The sun came up as usual over a rock-strewn plain. The dawn temperature was about minus 120 Fahrenheit, but by afternoon the air had warmed to minus 20. The wind was light and the rust-colored surface lay about as they had for the last few million years. The first sign that something was unusual came about 4:11 in the afternoon, when a tiny white, star-like object appeared in the high, dusky, red Martian sky. It was the white parachute of the Viking 1 landing craft. In a few moments, the contraption would have been clearly visible from the surface. At an altitude of 4,000 feet, the lander's engine fired with a pale, transparent flame. Within seconds, the parachute cut loose and drifted away. Slowed by its rocket engine, the spacecraft dropped for another 40 seconds or so. As it dropped the last few meters, reddish dust swirled in the air. The first of 3 lander legs hit the ground and the engine switched off. As the ungainly spacecraft bumped to rest, Viking 1 became the first human-built machine to gather data on the surface of Mars. Until that instant, no human knew what existed on the surface of Mars. Space, the final frontier. Think about it. In one lifetime, my lifetime, and perhaps your lifetime too, we have traveled from our first faltering steps to escape the bonds of Earth to the farthest reaches of our solar system and now beyond into interstellar space with the Voyager spacecraft. Humankind's wildest dreams are being realized. Suppose that we will explore the new worlds and that in all these vast reaches, among all the stars and galaxy, we found no one else, no living creature anywhere except ourselves. Or suppose that we discovered non-human, intelligent life, alien civilizations, perhaps advanced and incomprehensible, or perhaps very simple. Our contacts with them could alter our history far more profoundly than the first contacts between the American Indians and the Europeans in 1492. These are 2 wildly different possibilities. One is likely true. We are just barely entering the century in which we may be able to find this answer. Either prospect boggles the mind. As our earliest explorers reached out to the limits to discover the old worlds, what will we find over the celestial horizon? What wonders, what opportunities as we explore the new worlds? Something noble in the human spirit urges us to seek knowledge of the universe and our place in it. From this knowledge, we will get a new cosmic perspective from which many conflicts of the past, often founded on amazingly few facts, will seem inconsequential. This knowledge, we hope, will unify the passengers on a cosmic journey to explore the new worlds.